seated. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Georgian House, where we are gathered today to celebrate the marriage of Kevin and Lucy. My name is Helen, and with me today is my colleague Lindsay, and together we represent the Lancashire Registration Service. I will be guiding Kevin and Lucy through their ceremony today, and Lindsay is our marriage registrar. She has the very important role of witnessing the marriage and entering the details into the marriage register, where they will remain for all of time. At the end of the ceremony, Lindsay will present Kevin and Lucy with their marriage certificate, which is a certified copy of that entry in the register. It is my pleasure to welcome you all as the friends and family of Kevin and Lucy, as you are the people they have chosen to be here with them today as they share these special moments becoming husband and wife. When you meet the person who is everything you want in life, daily exceeding your expectations, making you love them more and more each day, you can only wish to spend the rest of your life with them. And that is what Kevin and Lucy have chosen to do here today. It has been said that one of the most understated but deepest relationships is that between a caring father and a loving daughter. And one of the rare occasions where this relationship is acknowledged is at a wedding ceremony. Today, Derek represents his family, but in this special yet simple gesture, he represents his love for his daughter. So it is with great pleasure that I ask, who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Let me think about it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Can you just take half a step this way? A marriage can only take place in premises which have been approved for that purpose, and I have to tell you that this place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. If any person present knows of any lawful reason why Kevin and Lucy may not be joined in marriage, they should declare it now. You're right to carry on. Kevin and Lucy, before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows which you are each about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. So I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you do not know of any lawful reason why you may not be married to each other. And by tradition, we always start with the groom, so Kevin is going to go first. So if you could repeat after me nice and loud. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Kevin Illingworth.
Why I, Kevin Illingworth.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Lucy Aspinall.
To Lucy Aspinall.
Well done. He set the standard, hasn't he? So nice and loud. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Lucy Aspinall.
Why I, Lucy Aspinall.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Kevin Illingworth.
To Kevin Illingworth.
And now the solemn moment has come for Kevin and Lucy to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses. So, could I please ask you all to stand in support of them? And then if you two turn to face each other and hold hands, say these to each other. Okay. Again, Kevin, nice and loud. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Kevin.
To witness that I, Kevin.
Do take thee, Lucy.
Do take thee, Lucy.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
And now, Lucy. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Lucy.
To witness that I, Lucy.
Do take thee, Kevin.
Do take thee, Kevin.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
There are now some additional vows that Kevin and Lucy have chosen to make to each other. So Kevin, repeat after me. Lucy, I promise to give you my love and friendship.
Lucy, I promise to give you my love and friendship.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To laugh and to cry with you.
To laugh and to cry with you.
To trust and confide in you.
To trust and confide in you.
To comfort and support you.
To comfort and support you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
I promise to respect you and be faithful always.
I promise to respect you and be faithful always.
These promises I make to you for the rest of my life.
These promises I make to you for the rest of my life.
Well done. And now, Lucy, it's your turn. Kevin, I promise to give you my love and friendship.
Kevin, I promise to give you my love and friendship.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To laugh and to cry with you.
To laugh and to cry with you.
To trust and confide in you.
To trust and confide in you.
To comfort and support you.
To comfort and support you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
I promise to respect you and be faithful always.
I promise to respect you and be faithful always.
These promises I make to you for the rest of my life.
These promises I make to you for the rest of my life.
So if the guests would please be seated. And if I could invite Jessica up for our first reading.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots are so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It's not excitement. It's not the promulgation of eternal passion. This is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what's left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow toward each other underground. And when all the pretty blossom have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
So Adam, if you'd like to come and join us. We have now come to the exchange of rings, which is the traditional way of sealing the vows that have just been made. Your wedding rings are an unbroken circle, symbolising unending and everlasting love, and an outward sign of the lifelong promises that you have just made to each other. Wear these rings with love and pride in recognition of your shared life together. So, Kevin, if you could take Lucy's ring from Adam, pop it on her finger. Hold it there and then repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love and affection,
as a token of my love and affection,
and in recognition of our shared life together.
and in recognition of our shared life together.
Wear it with a feeling of love and joy.
Wear it with a feeling of love and joy.
I choose you to be my wife,
I choose you to be my wife,
this day and every day.
this day and every day.
Okay, now then, if you could take. And then if you could repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my love and affection,
as a token of my love and affection,
and in recognition of our shared life together.
and in recognition of our shared life together.
Wear it with a feeling of love and joy.
Wear it with a feeling of love and joy.
I choose you to be my husband,
I choose you to be my husband,
this day and every day.
this day and every day.
Thank you very much, Adam. Your wedding rings remind you of vows made hand in hand. Promise and commitment are the symbols of each band. And now if I could invite Kate to come and join us with her reading.
Yes, I'll marry you, my dear, and here's the reason why. so I can push you out of bed when the baby starts to cry. And if we hear a knocking and it's creepy and it's late, I'll hand you the torch, my dear, and you investigate. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You may not apprehend it, but when the tumble dryer goes, it's you that has to mend it. You have to face the neighbour should our spaniel attack him, and if a drunkard fondles me, it's you that's got to whack him. Yes, I'll marry you, my dear. You're virile and you're lean. My house is like a pigsty. You can help to keep it clean. And that sexy little dinner which you serve by candlelight is better than me burning the pasta. You can cook it every night. It's you who has to work the drill and put up curtain track. And when I've got PMT, it's you that gets the flack. I do see great advantages, but none of them for you. And so before you see the light, I do.
Marriage is a desire for two people to share themselves and their experiences and a willingness to accept each other for who they are. Marriage requires closeness and distance. A closeness for a couple growing together and enough distance for each partner to be an individual. Once in a lifetime, you find someone who touches not only your heart, but also your soul. Once in a lifetime, you find someone who stands beside you, not over you. Once in a lifetime, you find someone who loves you for who you are, not who you could be. Once in a lifetime, you find someone, as you two have found each other. So you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of your friends and family here today. And having symbolised your marriage by the joining of your hands and the giving and receiving of rings, it is my privilege and my very great pleasure to say that you are now husband and wife. Congratulations. I'm now going to hand over to Lindsay for the signing of the register. Could I just ask please that you put your cameras down while we do this bit? Once